So we've had this month's PlayStation Plus games for not even a week yet, but I'm sure there's going to be some of you guys that aren't enjoying them, and you're at that point where you're looking for something new to play. So it's that time of the week where we're going to check out the PlayStation Store and see what awesome deals there are for you guys. Now, as usual, if you want to make these games even cheaper, make sure you get your PSN credit from Instant Gaming. They're the sponsor of the channel. There's a link in the description that will give you a bit more of a discount as well. Now, usually PSN credit on there is around 20% off, which is a massive discount for PSN credit, and it'll just make your games really, really cheap, and it's definitely worth checking out. Now, make sure you stick around right till the end of the video, because we're doing a PS5 game giveaway. We're giving away a copy of Godfall, and all the information will be given after all the deal stuff, so make sure you hang around. Now, it's coming up to the end of the year, so on the PlayStation Store deals, there's literally one section that we've got to look at. There isn't even a PlayStation Plus deals section, it's literally just the end of the year deal. So what we're going to do instead, I'm going to check out the top 5 games that I think you guys definitely need to play. Now, these are in no particular order, so it's not like best to worst or worst to best or anything. It's just the 5 games that personally I've played and I've really enjoyed, and they're on sale at the moment, and I think other people should play them too. Now, first up, House Flipper. Now, House Flipper is a pretty cool chilled out game. It's usually $19.99, it's currently on sale at $12.99. This game is also available to play in VR, which is a massive bonus because it is so cool. Now, if you think of a tycoon game mixed with a simulator game, that's pretty much what House Flipper is. You start off with a little bit of money and you go around doing jobs, fixing stuff. It is what it says it is. It's House Flipper, so it's like decorating houses, that sort of thing. But rather than like the Sims kind of style, it's more like a first-person style, which is pretty decent. Once you've got to the point where you've done enough jobs where you've got enough money, you can buy a house. Now, it's not going to be a nice house. It is literally going to be a rundown house that's full of junk and everything's trashed. And you'll start off by literally ripping it and gutting it all out so it's empty. Knocking down a few walls if you want to, building new walls to build new rooms, and then decorating it all, furnishing it, and then selling it on to make a profit. And then once you've done that, you kind of buy a bigger house, and it's just kind of the same thing from there, really. It's a really chilled out game. It's definitely worth a play, and if you're into simulators, you'll love it. Next up, another kind of sim game, but it's a big open world one, and it's something that, again, you can chill out with, but this time you can also play it along with your friends as well. And it's a game called Hunting Simulator. Now, Hunting Simulator is normally 45 quid, so it's a pretty expensive one, and at the moment it's on sale at £9. If you've got PlayStation Plus, it's 80% off, so it's definitely one worth looking at, especially if it's been on your list of things to buy. Now, Hunting Simulator, again, it's another chilled out one, and if you've ever played, the only game that can come to mind to kind of describe what it's similar to, if you've played Red Dead Redemption 2, when you're at that point in the storyline where you're doing the hunting, where you're tracking animals, tracking the blood, tracking the footprints, and all that kind of stuff to track them down, take a shot at them, they'll either bleed out or they'll carry on running and you carry on after tracking them. That's kind of what it is. It's literally a hunting simulator. There's loads of different stuff you can kind of do on it. When you're playing it with your friends, it is a little bit more engaging because you can take on things from different angles and stuff. But again, it's a simulator, it's not going to be for everyone, and at the moment I have been playing a lot of simulators, so expect this to kind of be what it's full of. Next up, a little bit of a different one. It's a game called 2 Point Hospital. Now, this is normally £35, and it's currently £17 on sale. If you ever played like Theme Hospital or Theme Park Tycoon and all that sort of stuff, it's very much what it's like. So you'll start off, so it's a hospital, so you'll have to build your rooms, design where things are going to be, hire your doctors with specific things, and then you'll have patients kind of coming in and out that you're trying to heal, and you'll get little missions of having to kind of raise your hospital to like a certain star rating by not getting deaths and all that kind of thing. This sort of stuff isn't for everyone. I don't mind playing these now and again, but with simulator games I do prefer the other style. However, my wife plays this that much to the point where she bought it on PC, completed it, bought all the DLC, completed it, and then it came out on console, so she decided that she wanted to do the same on there as well. Yes, I know, I don't know why, but she did it anyway. She's completed this game that many times, it is absolutely ridiculous. But for $17.50, if you're looking for something new to play, it's definitely one worth having a look at. Another simulator tycoon style game. This time it's a game called Car Mechanic Simulator. Now this game's usually 25 quid. It's not massively expensive, but it has got a load of DLC with it as well that brings in loads and loads of different vehicles. At the moment it's on sale for $14.50. Now again, it's quite similar to the point where you'll start off working as a mechanic. You'll get a vehicle in that say its brakes are busted, and you kind of have to be that person that fixes it, sends it off to get paid. Once you've got enough money, you can venture out to a scrapyard and buy a heap of junk car, bring it back to your garage and fix it up. You replace all the parts on it, you repaint it, and once you've got it to the point where you're happy with it, you can sell it on to make more money and then buy more and more expensive stuff. This sort of game isn't for everyone. It's just the Tycoon Simulator games, for some reason they keep me occupied so much, and it's a lot of those style of games that are on sale. I know on the store there is a load of other stuff, but all the other stuff is games that seem to be on sale every other week. And I kind of just wanted to go with ones that I've been playing personally over the past sort of like 6 months or so, and games that I think a lot of you guys would enjoy. But the final one is a game called Thief Simulator. Now this one's usually 16 quid. It's not a massive discount on this one. It's 20% off. It's just over 12 quid at the moment. And it's another similar style game, but rather than being a tycoon, it's more, you'll start off with quite low materials. So you'll have something like a crowbar and you'll find a house that you can break into. You'll smash the window with your crowbar, climb into the house, steal the TV and money and whatever they've got lying around, go to a pawn shop and sell it to get money. And once you've got the money, you can then buy different equipment. So you can buy lockpicks for people that have got more sturdy stuff, or alarm systems. And you get to the point where it's like safes and stuff that you're breaking into. But you can't do any of that stuff until you've got the gear to do it, until you've got the levels where you can actually do it. So it's a pretty cool game. It can be quite grindy, but the only thing for me that I think could make it better is if you could do it in multiplayer, and at the moment it is only a single player game. But for 12 quid, if you're looking for something new to play, it's definitely worth looking at. Now, 2 quick things before we finish up. It's coming up to Christmas, and we did a giveaway not too long ago. We gave away a copy of Planet Coaster, and we're doing something very similar. This time it's over on Twitter, but you can get yourself an extra entry through YouTube. We're giving away a copy of Godfall. Now, Godfall's a PS5 game. It's not a bad game. It feels more like a dungeon runner. The only thing that annoyed me is there isn't a free jump button, which every game should have. But yeah, if you head on over to the Twitter, you'll have seen it popping up during the video. There's a pinned post. All you need to do is the usual: like it, retweet, and make sure you're following. And for an extra entry, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you leave a comment down below. And one last thing to finish up, it's coming up to Christmas. Usually around this time of year, we get the comments of what's your PO box and all that sort of stuff. And again, no, we're not doing all that sort of stuff, but there is an Amazon wish list down in the description. If you want to check it out, it's just for the like sweets and all that sort of stuff. It's just a safer and a different way of doing things. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.